Did you know that 95% of kitchens in the world are more dangerous than a roller coaster ride? You know what's the scariest thing in your kitchen? It's not the knives. It's not the oven either. It's the creature that's small, elusive, and somehow seems to have more power in the kitchen than you. I'm talking about none other than the brave little mouse. What would you do if you suddenly found a mouse in your kitchen? You'd probably panic, right? Try to shoo it away, maybe throw a shoe, or go for the old-fashioned trap. But here's the real question. Have you ever stopped to think about how that mouse is so fearless? The kitchen is a battlefield for this tiny creature, filled with dangers. But does he run away? No, he marches on. And that's bravery at its finest. But hold up. Before we dive deeper into this epic journey, let me ask you something. Why does the mouse, so small, seem so much more prepared for his battles than we do for our daily challenges? He doesn't get distracted, doesn't hesitate. If there's cheese, he's getting it. If there's a way around the trap, he's finding it. Every step in his kitchen adventure is calculated. Every move made is for survival. But how? What's his secret? You're about to find out. You see, this isn't just another cute mouse story. This mouse, on day 2, is about to face challenges you'd never expect. I'm talking about challenges that would make any human reconsider their choices. And let me tell you, by the end of this, you'll be looking at your kitchen in a whole new way. The kitchen isn't just a place to make a meal. It's an obstacle course. The brave little mouse? He knows this all too well. But unlike the average person trying to make it through a crowded office space or a remote worker battling distractions, our little friend has been living this reality his whole life. Picture this. The fridge door creaks open, and the mouse knows this is the moment. There, right there, in the far corner, a forgotten slice of pizza lies. This is the prize. But the mouse isn't just interested in the prize. It's about getting to it safely. With the grace of a ninja, he darts across the floor. The path is clear until he spots it. The biggest threat in the kitchen, the cat. But here's the twist. This mouse knows how to outwit the cat, how to move faster than the cat's reflexes. Now let's pause for a second. What can we take away from this? A mouse is smaller than a cat, but it knows how to stay one step ahead. It understands that speed isn't just about running fast. It's about knowing when to move and how to move. That's a crucial lesson right there. If you're stuck in life, maybe it's not about trying harder, but rather trying smarter. But wait, this mouse doesn't stop at just avoiding predators. No, he goes further. He explores. He moves through cabinets, around bottles, under shelves, all while avoiding traps that would stop anyone in their tracks. And as he dives into this world of dangers, you begin to realize the kitchen isn't just a place of food. It's a landscape of challenges. Now that the mouse has taken the first step, it's time to face the real challenge. The infamous trap, the one you've been setting every night, convinced it's foolproof. But here's the secret the mouse knows. No trap is foolproof if you know how to think outside the box. Or in this case, outside the trap. The mouse observes the trap. He sees how it's positioned. He watches the way the lever works, and most importantly, he learns from others' mistakes. This is where it gets interesting. Have you ever noticed that some people, no matter what happens, always seem to get through their obstacles unscathed? It's because they, like the mouse, have learned from the world around them. They've noticed patterns, calculated risks, and made decisions that push them forward. While we, as humans, might be caught in the chaos of a busy day or overwhelmed by our own challenges, the mouse is calm. He's a silent strategist, figuring out his next move. So, how does the mouse tackle the kitchen trap? It's simple. He doesn't fall for the obvious. He doesn't rush in without thinking. Instead, he tests the waters, sees the situation clearly, and makes an educated decision. There's something so satisfying about seeing him outsmart that trap. It's a victory not just for him, but for everyone who's ever faced a challenge and somehow found a way through it. As the mouse continues his journey, he encounters not just physical dangers, but psychological ones too. If you've ever felt the weight of a deadline, the fear of failure, or the anxiety of trying to keep everything together, you'll understand. The mouse's kitchen is full of stress, anxiety, and unpredictability. Now consider this. The kitchen isn't just a battle zone for the mouse, it's his world. It's where he makes his home, finds his food, and tries to survive. But like any professional adventurer, he's constantly faced with the question, is this worth it? Why go through all this trouble just for a bite of cheese or a piece of pizza? What drives him? Why does he continue his journey even after multiple setbacks? In some ways, the mouse is a metaphor for us all. Whether it's building a career, staying focused in a world of distractions, or simply trying to overcome personal obstacles, there's always that voice in your head telling you to give up. But you don't. You keep going, just like the mouse. This is a lesson in persistence. It's not about immediate rewards. It's about endurance and believing that there's a way forward, even when it feels like the kitchen is against you. Now, let's get to the juicy part. What happens when our little mouse faces his greatest challenge? As he ventures deeper into the kitchen, he realizes that it's not just about surviving anymore. It's about taking risks. And that's when things get real. Because guess what? The kitchen is about to throw him the ultimate challenge, a double-layered trap. He's faced a single trap before, but never one with multiple levels. It's a maze of wires, sticky pads, and sudden movements. It's like the final boss in a video game. Does he escape this time? Can he outwit this? What happens if he doesn't? Stay tuned, because things are about to get even crazier. But here's a little teaser. The way he faces this challenge might just change how you look at every problem in your life. Sometimes survival isn't about just staying alive. It's about outsmarting the game. And the mouse? Well, he's about to do just that. What do you think will happen next? Will the mouse survive his final challenge, or has he finally met his match? Keep your eyes peeled for the next chapter in the incredible adventure of the brave kitchen mouse. There's more to come, and trust me, you won't want to miss what happens next.